Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com and we are back with another video. And guys, thank you so much for spending a few minutes out of your day with me. I appreciate that. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit the notification button to let you know when a new video is coming out. And of course, that really helps the channel grow, and so I'll keep making videos. So again, I really appreciate you guys. Now you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at MadWatcher789. And of course, the Sneaker History podcast that we release every Monday and Thursday at sneakerhistory.com. Now today, guys, we're gonna be looking at a shoe that has been re-released, I think a couple times now. I mean, I think it's always in constant production, but this brand really did a good job of kind of recrafting and bringing back this sneaker model and doing it in a way that makes another company look pretty bad, honestly, because this shows you that you can get a great shoe at a great price point without having to, break the bank. Again, something I'm always big about, or having to deal with a bunch of the nonsense that comes with a lot of these hype sneaker releases. Now, I'm gonna jump right into it, and the sneaker we're looking at today is gonna be the Adidas Forum Hi 84. Now, this is a particular, this one in particular is a collaboration with the organization called Girls Are Awesome. You see that right here. And it's an organization that really is promoting and really just speaking about gender equality, making sure that women can get the same treatment as men in different aspects of life. Now, I bought this sneaker because I do have a little girl on the way, and I thought this would be a really dope shoe I call it my delivery room shoe. So this is one I'm just really saving for that moment. And I mean, I'm gonna wear it, of course, before then, but I just really want to have it on standby just in case I can't pick my shoe when that moment happens. But when I bought the shoe and got it in hand, I think this collaboration was $140 just because it was a collaboration. But if you look up here, I've actually put a picture of the other Forum 84s, just the kind of inline releases. And they are $110 for the highs, $100 for the lows. And that's really reminiscent of another sneaker released around that same time frame. These were released in '84, and the Nike Dunk was released in 1985. Now, we all know the Dunk craze right now, but I've heard some things about the Dunks where people actually got them in hand, and they're not great materials. The build is weird. They don't fit well on feet. So I thought about that when I got this shoe, and for the same price point and way less trouble, I'm able to get a shoe that has been really put together thoughtfully when it comes to materials, the shape, and I'm not having to deal with all the issues of lines, website crashes, you weren't selected for this raffle, so on and so forth. I can get a shoe from that same time period. And we're not going to say that the Dunk has any special technology. And I'm not talking about the SB Dunk. I'm talking more the sportswear Dunks, where we're in that same category of old basketball shoe. We're not talking about all the crazy ones that Nike SB does, because that's, I feel like, a category of their own. But when we look at the sportswear Dunks and the Forum 84s, I feel like there's a big discrepancy in what Adidas is doing and what Nike's trying to push to us, and which we keep eating up. Now, when we look at this sneaker, I'm not going to do a huge dive into the shoe, because for the sneakers made in 84 and 85, you're going to have leather upper, a cup midsole, and traditional rubber outsole. Nothing crazy. But when you look at the shoe, what we're getting is, look at the leather on the top of this Forum. Like, the upper is so nice, and I'm not going to say it's all premium quality leather. It's not necessarily that, but the fact that they've, made it to where it's a soft leather. It's tumbled well enough to where it's not rock hard. And I know some people are gonna say, well, the neutral grade Jordan 1s are hard leather, but it's a good quality. Understand that. What I'm saying is that the Dunk that we're getting is almost like a plastic / vinyl, and it's, from what I've understood from our Patreon members, our Discord members, even Robbie himself, he got a pair that he'd been looking for, and he just tells us how bad the quality is. And that, we know it's a $100 shoe, but it's still $100. For $100, I'm still getting quality leather from what Adidas is putting out. But no one's talking about it because it doesn't have the same hype as that Dunk. Now, again, you're gonna get that same, basic shoe from the 80s. You're gonna get that, that rubber midsole, very similar to Jordan 1s, Dunks, Air Force 1s. All those types of sneakers had that same, those cup soles. Now, I will say there's one thing I wish that the Forum did better, and I don't know if it's just on this particular collaboration, because there are little differences with this one than the inline releases again. But the tongue is a little weird. It's kind of at a weird angle. I don't know if you guys can really see it from here. You see it kind of shoots back, and it's made of a stiffer leather. I wish it was maybe a little longer. That way it sit nicer on my ankle, but it's kind of a minor thing. I would rather the tongue be just kind of weird than the entire shoe just hurt when I put it on. Again, what I've heard about people wearing the Dunks. And I wish they had an option that didn't have a strap on it. That's why I kind of like this collaboration. because I can take the straps off. They're all removable, and you can see like the little hanging piece here. But again, that is a minor thing. I can live with the strap if I know I'm getting a good quality shoe. So again, this is not going to be a deep dive into this particular shoe, but just more posing a question to you guys who are, awesome enough to sit and view these videos. But is it worth the hassle to get a shoe like the Nike Dunk, the Sportswear Dunk, that's not even made of great materials, and you find out that it's not comfortable to wear? Or would you rather put on a sneaker that a brand took some more time with, gave you better quality materials, and it's easier to get? You're not having to go to resell all the time. Although the first release of the forums did sell out, some people are speculating it's that last dance effect still because Jordan was leaning towards playing with Adidas before Nike did sign him. I don't know, or it's just a good shoe. I think it's just a good shoe and people really kind of fell in love with it. But you guys let me know down below. I know this is a short video, but I really want to put this one out there because I am really surprised, and it's a pleasant surprise that this sneaker is just better than a Dunk, and I can get it easier. And so I like Dunks. Will I still try to get them in the future? Probably so, if there's a colorway I like. But I always will know that there's quality somewhere and I don't have to deal with all the nonsense. So you guys let me know down below. Have you got a pair of this recently recrafted forums? Do you like them? Are you just not dealing with it because it's Adidas? Let me know down below. I love having these conversations with you guys. You are all awesome in the comments. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, tell me about it. I mean, this is something I really like and I want to know you guys' opinion. So until next time, guys, see ya.